Welcome everyone. Our today's topic is Jamal Abro's famous short story Pirani. So let's start the work, and Jamal Abro's famous story Pirani is here, and from the very first page you can see it is published as Pirani and other stories and published by Oxford University Press, and the story is about two communities and a child, her parents, and another family. The main story starts from Balochistan, and they went to Sindh. In Brohis, in the winter, it is very hard to survive. So to get a comfortable life, they went towards other areas downwards, and they went to Sindh, from Balochistan to Sindh. And the story is about 9-year girl, Pirani, her parents, and another family in Sindh, that is Lalu and Lalu's father. Lalu is a young man and his father wanted to marry him. And this is the story. During the winter time, we are having such kind of ice covered in Balochistan. So life is hard, and not many sources are available for survive. That's why people left those places and went on the downwards where winter are not as cruel as there is, and a person cannot survive without food, and in such area food is impossible to get, and even animals cannot survive. That's why they went to downwards. And when the family of Pirani left, they are having with them a cart, a camel, and two dogs, and family members, that Pirani's father, mother, and brothers. So this was the family, and they do not travel alone, rather in groups. And there are several other children along with Pirani in their group, and because simple traveling is not easy, so they went in groups, and they make their shelters on the way, eat foods, and again continue. So they are living their life more like gypsies. They have no place for them to live, and they continue to walk on, and that was their life over there. So if in case of we are coming to Pirani, then little Pirani was hardly 9 years old, clapped her hands, and she cried, "We are now in sin. We will have such good things and so many." So this is a dream of a child who has seen the cruelties of nature, and they are going to a more comfortable and soothing place where nature is taking care of them, and hence they decide and or they have dreamed that they will get good things. And that was dream of not only Pirani, other children were also dreaming of good and sweet things awaiting for them on play. So that was a thing, because in winter they are not having their much things, and their business was not flourishing as cool. Their income was less, so they have, and their business was of making ropes, that is of goat's hair, and you can see on the block they had loaded huge sack of full of twine and ropes twisted out of goat's hair. So they eat goats for food, and whatever left, the skin and the hairs, that with that they make ropes, and they sell it in the market and have income of theirs. And when they are moving, "Oh Allah, my Pirani, baby Pirani, may the hills be on fire, may Sindh prosper, oh my little Pirani." These are the words of mother, because she is separated from mother, and why she is separated we will come to know about it a bit later. And if we go on the later side, we find two other family members are there, Lalu and his father. And if we see that Lalu and his father belong to Sindh area, and Sindh area, it is not easy to find a wife. That is why they engage in things of purchasing girls. So girls trade was there, and Lalu's father was in mood to get a bride for him on the ground of his money. And that is why they visit the house of Pirani's father, and they strike a good bargain, exhorted. She has a lot of flesh, she is no weakling. And now why things come? Because father of Pirani was there for a long time and winter was over and they are not been able to make good money. And if they go home without money, then it would be hard for them to live a comfortable life. And in the evening, father has a plan and he look at his wife with the eyes, and wife also say, okay. Then next day he went to the market and meet some people, and he said that I have a deal for you. And Lalu's father was there and he said, yes, I am there for the deal. And they decided that they will purchase that Pirani for some amount, and they visited their home. And when they visit their home, the dog of them barked at the strangers, but later on Lalu entered and see the girl, and he says that along with his father that she has a lot of flesh, she is no weakling. And this way women is considered good by their body. If they are strong, having so much flesh, you can easily sell them. So this is the cruelties of that place, especially Balochistan and Sindh, that women are traded. Even today they are many places where women are traded, and they just become young wife of someone. And same is happening with this Pirani also. And once the deal was set among them, and they say that we will not take the girl from here, because Lalu's village was on the way where that cart will move on back to their home. Because Pirani's father say that once we are moving to home, we will give our daughter to that in the midway. And Pirani's mother walked abreast, almost touching her daughter, while the father offered his finger for Pirani to hold. Are we returning home? And that was the question of Pirani. Although father said that yes, they were returning, but deep in his heart, he know that no, we will move home, but Pirani will not be with us. And during that course of time, mother broke down, her heart crushed, very vitals cut into pieces. She screamed, Pirani, oh my little Pirani. The girl shrinked back and the birds flew away in panic. And this is the things again, the mother uh, curse the nature, or Balochistan or Sindh, and the sea does it like, oh Allah, my Pirani, baby Pirani, may the hills be on fire, may Sindh prosper, oh my little Pirani, but what is the fate of my daughter? And this is how a girl is not in the same state of mind, or the same thing that she is getting. Now everything is lost. Now they are nothing. So now on the way, the father offered the hand of Pirani to Lalu's father, and now they dragged and struggling her inside her new home. And but she was slipping away from their hands, kicking, biting, screaming, and bouncing like a rubber ball. And this is how girl is struggling to survive, because she is in mind wanted to be with her parents, but their parents set a deal, and now as per the deal, she is sold to them. And again we see the child's delicate throat was hoarse with cries, and between tears and hiccups she kept moaning about her father and mother in vain. Lalu was in fury now. He brought, because the girl is crying very loudly, he brought out a dagger and opening his eyes wide, he threatened, now will you shut up before I curb you into pieces? And that is the best way to create fear in a girl. If you will not follow my command, I will cut you into pieces. And little Pirani rolling on the dust gave a scream with the all that was left of her strength. The goat in the courtyard pricked up her ears and started licking her kid. Women hugged her daughter in fright. And these symbols are saying even the animals know, or the women know what is going to be their futures. And yes, in the end, we can say yes, Pirani is still alive. One of her son is a policeman, and the other a life convict in prison. And this is the thing that we are getting here. And there are several symbols, and the author or the story writer is saying the plight of women in areas of Balochistan or Sindh. They are never considered human beings, and they are just as the object of desire, because women are less in that area, and marriage is impossible. And that is why they purchase girls from different people or the merchant or sellers. So this way their families survive. And here the age does matter, because the Pirani was just a 9 years girl, and that Lalu was much older than her. And this way, what does matter is a girl, and they want, because in that area it is not easy to get a girl, especially with the healthy girl. And that area, mostly the people coming from other areas sold them. So overall story is very popular, and one of the best story of Jamal Abro's, and women's are shown how women are nothing but money is, because with the life of one, the whole family can survive. And this is the motive that is captured in this story. For the Pirani, the whole family was happy, because with those money which the family get, they can survive happily, because in business there was a loss, and they have not been able to get what is there. And this is what we find in this story. And it is a different kind of world, because in our areas we haven't seen such kind of story. That's why it is painful and heart wrenching story, and can give tears. And especially when a child is separated from mother, it is extremely painful for mother, that she know her child is being sold, and no one knows how that child will be treated. In the hand of mother, child is happy and taking care, love, care, affection, attraction, everything was there. But when she went to others hand, Lalu's hand, then who knows how he will treat. And we can see he bring the dagger and so to the girl and say, I will cut into the pieces, which means the emotions of girls are not important. What is matter, what the person one, the male one. So superiority of male is more important in that case, and women's role are minor in that sense. And that is the motive we are having in this story. Although story is small, but it is having very wonderful things in it. And this is what we have for today. We will meet again sometime. Till then, take care. Goodbye. And if you like the story, do subscribe to the channel.